so just find some space and make sure you've got your feet and your parallel and shoulder width apart. So nice and tall, sink the hips, lengthen up through the spine. Relax the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. So yeah, you're probably best off facing this way in. I think that'll work better because we'll be stepping going in that direction when we do the form. So but tell me okay, so nice and tall, feel the ground under your feet. Excellent. Relax. Feel that you've got lots of room in the shoulders. Relax the muscles and come up in your supporting bones. Okay. We'll do that one. Did you say you didn't want to be in the movie?
No.
You don't. Oh, we might be better off over there because you're actually in the shot at the moment.
Oh, no, I do.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the movie, do you? Yeah. Amy can be in the movie. Yeah. Because this goes on the Grey Herons Large YouTube channel. So we'll just start with some basics, and then we'll. The last week we were exploring brush, knee and push. We'll have another go at that, just because there's rather a lot in it, I've discovered. So let's breathe. But if you are being filmed, make sure you're really paying attention to your posture and that you do what's being demonstrated. So breathing in and breathing out. So really floppy thigh, keep going. Floppy thigh on. So yeah, you want to be turning your waist, everybody. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and also you want your knees pointing where the toes point. So you want your knees, you want to minimise any sideways movement with the knees. It's all forwards and back. So you want your hips to go back and down and then lengthen up through the spine. So turn away, really free that up. This area here, it really wants to be free and turning. I'll just show you that from the back. That's it. Keep breathing some more. Right. Relax around the jaw and feel the head float up and gently breathe in and gently breathe out. Now while we're doing this, has anyone got any questions about last week? No, okay. I always assume that everybody's almost perfect and understood what was going on incredibly well. Just do that. So, okay, relax the palms of your hands more. Keep going. You want to relax the palms of your hands, make them really relaxed, and relax the wrists. Keep breathing. Tall through the spine. So you want to lengthen up through the crown of the head. then very gently raise the arms, palm up, and just sink the hips, and just notice your waist turning. Keep breathing some more. Very nice. Okay, 4 more rounds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fabulous. Okay, let the arms relax. Lengthen through the head. Feel the ground under the feet. So gently draw the toes in. Sink the hips up through the spine. Gently breathe in and out. Relax around the shoulders. Relax the muscles so that they sink. And there's this upward feeling in your supporting bones. And then we'll just tune into the spring. So we'll do bounce and shake next. We start with bounce. And this, you just want to make sure you're nicely connected throughout the whole of the body. And you can feel the springs in your feet. And then shake the body. Keep breathing, nice and relaxed. And back to the bounce. Let go of the lower back, and then we'll just go back to doing this one. Nice and tall through the body. So you're softly gazing forwards as you listen behind and above. Tall through the spine. Really relax the arms. That's it. And imagine you're moving through water. So that will change the quality of the movement. And then turn the palms up so that you're pivoting around the elbows. That's it. So you want to use your body to move the arms. Not just the arms on their own, you want to use your body to move the arms. So I'm using my legs and I'm allowing my arms to be relaxed, and you want to just allow them to move, allow them to be moved. You're allowing your arms to be moved. You are doing nothing with your arms, really. So that's like, and we're just pay attention to your spinal alignment while we're here. So that you're nice and tall along your spine. So it goes up through the crown of the head, but it also hangs down through the tailbone and the sitting bones. And you want to just feel that your feet have got a good contact with the ground. That's much better. Okay, and then we'll do 4 more and we'll change. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change. So don't lift your arms. Allow your arms to be moved. Allow your arms to be moved. Really relax the arms. So they just kind of swing up and fall down. They swing up and fall down. Okay. let's have a look at this one. Yeah, so that's not bad. It's not bad. Demonstration. I'll show from the side view. Okay. Weight transfer, relax the arms. Those are the two main things. So the weight transfer goes like this, and then you turn away from the leg. You transfer, turn away from the leg. So you want you relax the arms for now, just let them hang. And we're just going to transfer. Just practice transferring the weight. Just practice transferring the weight. So we're transferring to one foot, transferring to the other. And if we've got a couple of weighing scales out, you'd have 60% on one and 40% on the other. And then when the turn happens and it goes more like 70-30, but we're just going to do the 60-40 thing. So I've got my super bright shoes today. It's easier to see feet on the camera when I've got bright. So we're nice and tall, and we want to lengthen through the spine. That's very good. And you want to, these want to really hang down. These want to hang down. So just let them be loose at the side. We're not doing the turn yet. Pay attention. You're on camera. So we're transferring the weight. Yeah. So if I have to pay attention when I'm on camera, so you can as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. So we're just transferring weight. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, Darren approves. So now we sink to this side. We sink to this side now. With our sleepy tiger eyes, we're going to look to the corners, if you can see through the corner. And that's all nice and relaxed. And this bit should be working quite hard. Then you transfer your weight, and then you sink, and then you turn and we practice looking. There we go. Right again. Breathing in and out. So very useful if you're driving around in Cambridge. There's been a lot of extra holes in the road. There's lots of extra pedestrians jumping out for no randomly, especially down the road. You've got the cyclists, you've got the taxi drivers and the buses and everything. And having your sleepy tiger eye gaze that is looking forward and peripheral, you're using your peripheral vision and you're being nice and relaxed. I hope it means you can swerve, you can avoid, and you can anticipate. You can go, oh, look at them lot over there, because you also look into the distance. So you're noticing what's happening close, and you're also noticing what's happening in the distance. And you think, I think that person's going to possibly walk off into the road in front of me, and you're absolutely right. And then you think, ah, that's okay, I can break. This is all cool, because you're practicing your soft focus gaze. That's it. This is a martial art, so you just want to be aware. It's also very useful. Sleepy tiger eyes really useful when you're stewarding, because I usually steward Strawberry Fair and the Cambridge Folk Festival. You have to be able to scan the crowds and check everyone's all right. It's very useful. So we should be able to feel our legs now. Can you feel our legs? Brilliant. Okay, let's relax. Right, the arms. So this is the first move I learned from Master Chung when I used to train with him privately. So you're nice and tall. You've got soft, springy knees. He used to call this stance sitting. So it's as if you've got a perch. So I'll just go over there. So you've got a bit of a perch there, like you're perching on something. So the hips go slightly back and down, but you want your weight in the middle of the foot. So just where I'll come a bit closer, just where your shoelaces stop. That's about as far as I go. And we're nice and tall. And then what happens is the arms come up and just allow them to float up. Now, when you've got the momentum of the body, so you want them like that, that's it. And the wrist, shoulder height, elbow slightly bent. And then they fall down, and then one goes across the front, and the loud one point on your lower one goes on your chi point on your lumbar region, and then the back of your arm goes across and just nestles snugly along your lower back, like you're giving yourself a hug. So you want to relax the shoulders as well, relax the hands, and relax the elbows. That's the first bit, and then you go back to the middle. And just allow the arms to float up, and allow the arm, one on the lower bone, one on the lower back of your main end point, which is about there. Then we just go like this. And just nice and then we just put the legs in, you see, and then you've got the natural momentum of the body, but that's better. So you want to just, as soon as you feel it hit the right places, you just let it go, like kind of butter on a Teflon frying pan. It's just slightly warm, it just melts off again. See, that's better, isn't it? And you've also got a little bit of a bounce thing going on. There we go. Quite complicated, isn't it? Ah. Keep breathing, very good. Yeah, we're all breathing. That's important too. You want to breathe in, breathe out, and repeat. So just relax. So you're finding the stillness within the movement. So you're operating from a very quiet, still place of observing outwards and inwards. So you're paying attention to what, we've got other people in the room, you can get a sense of other people around in the Zoom session, because we've got a few people around now. So you're aware of them, but you're also aware of yourself and what you're doing, how you're moving. You want to be aware of how you're moving. So it's this bit, when Master Chung used to do it, he can turn quite violently, and then his arm would go up quite high. I can't do it quite. You're very, very relaxed. You want to really relax the arms. So they're like long, let's say they're a bit of string with a conker on, to put it topical. They're just sort of swinging around. Do can people play conkers? Probably not. It's probably a band or something, but being dangerous. Okay. But very nice for not playing. I'm rubbish at it. Where's the not playing for?
I like conk hunting with my nephews at the weekend.
Oh, good. Yeah, conk hunting's good. I almost went. Yeah. What a good idea. Then I can get some conkers and put a hole in, put string on, and show them using legitimately for my Tai Chi classes, can't I? Fab. So you wanna let okay, just keep relaxing. I'll do some more demonstration, but I'm going to turn the music up a bit. It's a bit homeopathic in volume, and it's quite chilled out, really. That's a bit better. A little bit better. I don't want it too loud. So yeah, let's just do a little bit more of this, and then I really will get to the point. Have another look, right? Diagonal view. So, yeah, feet. You want to pay attention to what you can feel under your feet, and really let these arms go, so they don't hang around too much. They sort of like if you're in a crowded supermarket, you just want to get your stuff and then leave. It's this kind of thing. You just want to get the arms into the right place, and then off they go again for the next thing. Fabulous. Keep breathing through. That's so much better, everybody. Yeah. Okay, we'll do 4 more rounds. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Mold. Okay, before we move on, has anyone got any questions on that exploration? That last one. everyone's, right?
Yeah, you talk about breathing.
Breathe naturally. Yeah, so you want to breathe in and breathe out, and then as you do this move, sometimes it will feel natural to breathe faster, and sometimes it will feel natural to breathe slower. But the important thing is that you keep breathing, because one thing that happens in Tai Chi is when you're learning something new, you can then, for some unfathomable reason, forget to breathe. And then it's even harder to learn new things because you're starving your brain of oxygen. So you want to, if you're doing it in slow motion, if I'm doing the slow motion version, what I do is I breathe in and then I breathe out. And that's quite nice and relaxing actually. We'll do that now. Breathe in and breathe out. But you want to make the movement in line with your own natural breathing. So you might even be slower than me. That's a slow motion version. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Has that made a difference? And then you can also, when you do it quicker, explore what speed breathing you're doing. So you might want to do breathe in maybe a few, and then breathe out for 3 or something like that. And just see if you can. But then you might want to just, rather than doing it the same, you might want to explore. Yeah, but the important thing is you're breathing naturally and it feels right, rather than anything you kind of impose. So it's like when you're doing this movement, it wants to feel very kind of natural and like that's what it's supposed to feel like, rather than anything artificial. So yeah, and I've been seeing my cousin for the first time in a very long time, over 20 years. She lives in America, but she does designing for hospitality and goes around hotels. It's her job. She gets to stay in hotels. How awful. And and then she writes things down on a laptop and notices what things look like and what they're using and what was typed. And then when she was in we went to see somewhere to go and have a cup of coffee or something, and then she asked me, can I speak to the manager? And she was really impressed with the setup. And I could hear a tape measure, must be Mike. And then she said, oh, it's really understated. And I thought that was hilarious, but I thought, yeah, understated. Actually, understated is something that we do a lot of Tai Chi, because it's a martial art. You want to not, you want to keep it kind of contained and not give too much away. So when you're doing these moves, you want to almost, you know, if anyone was looking in on it, I mean, I have to make the moves quite big, but for yourselves, for your own practice, if someone was looking in, they might not even be able to tell what to do. When Grandmaster Chen Xiaowang moves, some of the really big, high-level instructors move, you can't really see what they're doing at all. You have to look really carefully at their kind of expanding the breath to try and work out what on earth it is they're doing. Because if you can see what it is, then it's probably wrong. Because you want it all, you want everything connected and aligned, and this nice soft springy feeling from a very, very quiet place. So it wants to be very quiet. So let's try an understated version. I could tell my cousin Christian, I'm using your words. So we just go really. That's much better, everybody. That's so subtle I can't see what any of you are doing. Fabulous. So we want to be nice and relaxed, especially if you've got a tape measure. We're breathing in out. Yeah. So if face-to-face classes aren't enough, we also have some really fun Zoom classes. Keep breathing, marvellous. And then 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Marvellous. Okay, right, have a little shake out. Ah. Just gently draw the toes in, and then let's just relax the ankles a bit, relax around the ankle joints, relax around the knees, relax around the hips. Feel the hips go back and down, and then lengthen up through the spine, and your chin is holding a small ball that's floating in water. And we're going, oh. Just let the arms drop, and we've got our little bounce thing going on. That's it. So you want to, eventually, the knees will coincide with what the arms do, but don't worry if your knees are doing something else. That's normal, because it takes a little while to get to reattach and to reconnect. So your connections are already there, but life tends to kind of cut things off from themselves. So it's, there you are, we're just marvellous, very good. So just let that, okay. Just have a look at the palm of your hands and imagine that you're, yeah, okay, we'll do Carell's exercise. I'll come a bit closer so what I'm doing, I'll come this side, is you're opening the palm and then relaxing the palm. Like there's some lots of nice warm water pouring on your palm, and you're opening the palm just to feel that lovely water. Maybe use chocolate fudge sauce, something like that. So, and you're opening, closing, opening, closing, opening, closing. Like an upside down jellyfish. That's it. That's it. Now try the other side. Open, close, open, close, open, close. So you can feel that palm expanding. That's it. And then try both. And then what you do is you imagine the movement, but don't move. So I've skipped quite a few stages here. It normally goes on for ages, but then we won't get anything done. So it's just to give you an idea. So when you're doing, okay, I think we know why palms feel like. So when you're doing this one, ugh. So like when you, I got given some, they're vegan, so it means they're good for you. These vegan coconut chocolate pop things. And that was well nice. And then I got given 2. And then I had 1, and then I had my last one yesterday. So oh, run out. Oh. So just, that's it. So you want to, okay, relax the shoulders a bit more and lengthen a bit more. Oh. Oh, isn't that better? That's much better. So we're feeling that kind of bouncy thing. Now, when I've done this, embarrassing it, he goes, oh, we don't do the bounce. And I thought, well, that's okay. But Master Chung did. So some people will just do it with the arms. But I quite like Master Chung's kind of bounce thing. Definitely. It's quite good. Okay, let's do 4 more. This one's pretty self-explanatory, so we don't need to do the epic version. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Check your posture again. Sink down. And then we're nice and relaxed. And we're breathing. And we're looking forward with our sleepy tight eyes. We're just going to turn. And the arms just go forwards and back. Now really imagine you're moving through water in this one. So imagine you're kind of up to here in some nice water. So like you're in a big bathtub in a posh hotel. And you just can feel the water. All lovely. In a stately home many years ago at a Tai Chi weekend retreat, and there was like 20 baths in the building. It was amazing. It was all these really old ginormous baths. So of course I had one. I had like 3 baths that weekend. Because I went, oh, I'll go in this bath, oh, I'll go in this bath. Well, I still didn't manage to get around it, but it was fabulous. And you can, and then as you do, I thought, I'll try some Tai Chi. Oh wow, it's amazing. So do get well, maybe like the swimming pool, when you're in the swimming pool. See if you can do this exercise when you're in the swimming pool. I'm sure no one will think you're weird at all. Well, there's the Lido is open. I've been recommended the Lido.
People just turn up and
Yeah, you can, because apparently you can get there at 7 in the morning, it opens, and apparently it's very refreshing.
You've got a full body suit on.
Yes. She was just in her normal swimming closet. And she said, oh, it's brilliant, you feel so much better. And I went, well, when you've left, yes, when it starts, home, wrapped up in blankets, shower. But apparently it's really good. But if I'm feeling brave enough, I'll try this out in the Cambridge Lido. Yeah, feel free, carry on. It's like, well, we've got that door open. So, like doing managerial things. Deep breathe. Fabulous. So imagine, we're still imagining we're in, maybe not in the Lido, maybe you're in somewhere nice and warm and pleasant. Oh, that's why he wanted to shut the door, so none of us would open it, and then he'd fall off that ladder. Very sensible. Very good. I approve of sensibleness. So, keep breathing. Marvellous. Marvellous. Okay, now we change to that one, wobbling. So I did this move for about 15 years with Carell, and then I couldn't bear it any longer. I said, Carell, what is this called? He went very quiet. I went, wobbling. And I was like, oh, okay. So he'd obviously not even bothered to name it, and just came up with something. But it is very, so the way into it, I'll just stop, we'll come back to it in a sec, is you imagine, now we've got nice big palms that have got lots of room and the circulation's going around the hands much better. You imagine a paint pot there and a paint pot there, and you've dipped your hands in it, pick any colour you like, and then either side you've got a big sheet of A3, and then with the circles, you make a beautiful circle out of the paint gloss, and they should be the same size. So that was the image that Carell used when he described this movement. Kind of 16 or 17 years ago now. But you want to see the hips. Marvellous. So this is a very long-winded way of doing the brushing in push, please. It will be worth it, because it will be even better than it was last week. which was almost perfect anyway, wasn't it, everybody? Yeah. Weren't we good? Okay, I'll just shake out. Oh. Right, so do we fancy doing Barry's one? Should we do that? Hello.
It's taken me an hour to find you.
Oh, you better come and relax then, you're just in time.
I'm sorry it's so late, but I was determined to get here.
Good for you. Well, there's a spot, there's a spot over there, away from that open door that we have to have as a thing between closes.
I saw you
So
from,
I'll let you go.
I saw you from the road.
Well done, well done.
I've been all over, I've been all over the
You've been
fender.
all over the
I've
fair.
been all over the fender. I've been down roads that never existed.
I'll just wait a minute, so I'll start. Right.
Literally, I've been
Yeah.
because when I went to the bottle shop, I went straight through. No, I didn't turn my head. I went straight through. I went there.
Right, what's it, right?
Hilarious.
So we just have the feet shoulder width apart, we'll just go back to that one. So
When you say circles, are they?
they're inwards, but then some people do it outwards, so I just assume they've been to New Zealand or Australia or something.
Yeah, it's just what's normal.
So, you can try it outwards, I prefer inwards, seems to work better, but some people prefer it going outwards.
Yeah, mine is too long.
Yeah, that's fine. So we're nice and tall. And while you're doing this, you want to feel that your whole body's connected. Okay, we'll shake out. Yeah, let's get, because we've been stuck in cars forever. So let's warm our shoulders up. We will get round to doing things eventually, but let's just look at the important thing is to feel the connection through the body and to feel that stillness within the movement. So there's really getting into those meditative mindsets that are very useful when you're practicing these arts. So we just and notice what you're sensing. You want to notice what you're sensing. Feel what's happening under the feet. And then go in the other direction with the same shoulder. So there's a slight waist turn also when you're doing this. Notice what's happening in your knees, notice what's happening in the ankles. So Tai Chi isn't just when you're doing the nice flashy movements, it's actually all the way through the class, right from the beginning when we're practicing our Wu Chi. And it kind of permeates after a while, it kind of permeates what you're doing all the time. So it's quite good. Nice, relaxed. Okay, let's try that with the other shoulder. But before we do that, let's just check our posture. So the hips are going back slightly and down. We're lengthening through the spine. And we're doing the 7. That's a good turnout. Yeah, they're very sneaky about where the entrance to the car park is in this place. It's kind of hidden. So you want your chin holding the small ball that's floating on water. And one more in this direction. Then before you change directions, check your posture. So your weight will just settle just behind the ball of each foot and then we'll move it. So remember, there is no lesson on the 29th, 30th of November, because I'll be driving back from Glasgow.
29th was Friday.
Okay, so when's the November?
Oh, sorry.
Can you think a month in advance?
No,
No, okay, never mind. Never mind.
only the marketing people can think of
Yeah.
that anymore.
This is Thursday, 26th is Saturday.
13th is a Saturday. The
29th. It'll be the 29th.
will be a
There's no
Saturday.
class here. Because I'll be driving back from Glasgow.
About to dig out my diary.
Oh, never mind. Thanks, Amy. That's really thoughtful. Okay, let's just relax. Right, let's do a nice stretch before we do. So we'll just go up. So it's like, now make a fist. Now turn your fist around. So you feel that rotation in your shoulder joint, and we just, this hand comes down the leg, as if you're picking something up. And we go down, and we go up in here. Kettle boiling noises. So, and then we come back up again, and down. And the news for people that haven't been here before, around the corner past Mike on his step ladder. So, just stretch, and then we come back up, one down, we stretch up, we make a fist, we turn it over. Let's do one more each side, because it's really good for helping our lower back. It's one of the ones I learned from Barry. Fabulous. Okay, right, next one. Let's do, we'll do bird folded wings. So we'll just open. And show that from the side. I'll slightly come forward as my arms go back. I'll slightly go back as my arms go forward and round. You think of a nice round shape that you're feeling the circumference of. And also you want to keep the arms, even though they're hanging down, they're still slightly rounded. So we have got another chap in here, Darren. You're not the only bloke this week. Brilliant, he's giving a thumbs up. There you are. Well done, thank you. That's a guy. Yeah, my second Burwell class has got a lot more fellas in, but most of my classes just. So nice and relaxed. Okay, let's do polishing the table. So we'll just make a nice round shape, and then we turn, and then as the arms go forward, your hips go back as a counterbalance. So your sitting bones go back, and then you come back to where you found it. So you come back to the middle, then you turn, polish the table, put things back where you found it. Turn, polish that. So I was told, some wise advice, when you take something out of the shelf, put it back where you found it, then you won't lose it. Like keys and books. And it just works brilliant. So that's where you pay attention. You want to be mindful, you want to be respectful to your body, you want to listen to your body, and you want to pay attention to what you are doing. Here we go. Wonderful. Good. Cool. Basics class today. And let's go one more time each side. And then, there we go. Okay, then pen waves its wings, so we just go up, back, round, down, so you can feel that shoulder joint. You can feel the movement in the shoulder joint. Yeah. Breathe in. Shoulder in the socket. Bone in the socket. Quite similar one to the hip joint. One more time. Okay, now try that with the other arm. So we're just turning. So feel the intention right to the fingertips. I want to feel the expression of the movement right to the fingertips. So that goes forward, up. Now, so look at what I'm doing. So I go forward, palm, palm, out, that's it. Up, down. That's it, that's much better. And we're all breathing. I think the kettle's full, and he's going back up the ladder again. Don't go out now. You will not wind up his ladder. So, we're paying attention to what's happening inside and also what's happening outside. Fabulous. Okay, not so bad. Right, now I've allowed you all into the full sense of security, and due to popular request, let's have a look at Dragonstone's teacups. Yay. So, because this is your favourite as well, isn't it? So, demonstration. Just watch, just observe. I'll demonstrate it twice, and then what we'll do is we'll do a trial run each. We'll do 2 trial runs as a group, and then we'll do it, and it will be amazing. So just watch, observe. So I turn, and then like that, and then that comes up the top, you see, and you want to relax here, and then that just brings that round, and then that comes there, and then you do it the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay, now we're going to do the trial run together. Okay, so this is where we're practicing the chorus. If this was the folk club, this is the bit where I've shown you the chorus. Now we're going to do the chorus together to check that you kind of know it. And then they go and sing the song. So I'll try and Dr. Sim thing. So we're nice and tall, get nice and tall, and he's not allowed to do it up the ladder. So we turn. Now this comes out, forward, we come up. So let's get that bit right. So go there, that's it. And now we come around, and then we put the hand back where we found it. Back where, so both hands back where you found it. Yeah, that's it. So you can also see me in the screen thing as well. So you've got like a double view. Very sensible. So I'll do it with counting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it with counting one more time each side, and then we'll just go for it. 1, you turn and you're nice and tall. 2, you turn away. So someone's just dropped a tenor in there. 3, 4, you come back to the middle. 5, this hand cuts round. The little finger is like cutting with your little finger. And then back. That's it. But you want to keep your other hand stuck on your tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then have a little relax. So stand in Wu Chi. Watch again, because now we've done it a bit, it would probably be easy for you to see what's going on. So really watch. I'll do it. So don't join in, just watch. Just watch. So I'll show it from the duck. So 1. Okay, notice where my hands are. 2. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you want to do is you want to keep the hand that's not moving for now, stuck here. So if you look again, my hand is still attached to my tongue. That way, I don't need to worry about what it's doing. So I'm keeping it there, so I don't need to worry about it, because I know where it is, it's there. And then when you've finished that side, put it back in its place, then that one stays put. So this is where the paying attention comes in very handy, because then you know what both hands are doing. One's moving, one's on your lower dantian. Right. Well, we've got lovely music to do it to. So now we're going to do 10 without the counting. And it will be, think beautiful, harmonious thoughts. Here we go. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Beautiful. 5. Use your legs, use your weight. 6. 7. Nice. 8. 9. Keep breathing. Fabulous. And last one, 10. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Better than last time. It's getting there, isn't it? We just have to keep plugging away at it. And remember, you know, it's a dragon serving teacup, so it's, you know, it's fully unionised, it's got very good work conditions, so it's probably quite relaxed. So it needs to look less worried when you're doing this. It's a very relaxed dragon. It's just like, oh. And then the other thing that might help is imagine this is the most easiest thing you've ever been asked to do in your life, and you're feeling mildly insulted. You know, that might help. I've done that before, and I've seen something like in hospital. I thought, okay, now I'm going to reframe this. This is really simple. It's so simple, I can't do it. You know, it's great. Yeah. So the other trick is, don't think about what's happening in the arms. Feel what's happening in your body and your legs. So I'll show that again, but we'll do it again next week. So it's all in the book. It's all in there, and in there. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. That was. Oh my goodness. Dragon serves teacups. Yeah. Yeah, let's just get the hips happier. So we're just going to do circles for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's that Robin was singing this morning here, those of you who were here. It was
Very
fabulous.
loud, it's quite loud, Robin.
It's a very loud Robin. Well, it's all those pigeons it has to.
Yeah.
Isn't it, in this town? Village. Round the other way. A lot of very noisy pigeons. things. And around here, Exning and Burwell, it's really.
Parakeets.
Oh, yeah, right in London, they've got the parakeets. They're
They're just weird, aren't
They're amazing. Yeah, I was down the Wormwood Scrubs Nature Reserve at the weekend because it's quite interesting. Very interesting. Wormwood Scrubs
Wormwood
Nature
Scrubs,
Reserve.
oh yes.
The nature, they've got a nature
Reserve,
reserve.
yeah, that's quite new, it was a couple of years
Yeah.
old, isn't it?
It's really good, but every now and then you get these really bad parakeets. Okay, so on these together, and we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fabulous. Okay. Let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then one up, one down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then with the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Marvellous. Okay, let's take a slightly wider start. What we'll do this one. So we just, that's it. So what we did last week. If you want, you can put your hand on the waist to monitor your waist movement, or your lower quad to monitor the hip opening and closing, or just have the hand just relax, whatever works for you. And we're doing this silk breathing number 2. So we come up, we transfer the weight, you turn, we transfer the weight, you turn, we transfer the weight, you turn. Now think of it, now notice when you go past your knee, and notice when you go past your nose. Nose, deep, nose, that's it, deep. So it's like if you were going past, you could, if you wanted to, go like that to someone. So just to check. Nose, that's it, see, well, it's much better now, doesn't it? Okay, you want to relax the wrist more so it's more straight, but that's pretty good. Now we're on camera, so we've got to look good. Don't keep doing that though, the people, because that will get recorded. Okay, those of you on camera, don't do that anymore, but everyone else, oh dear, ruining this beautiful video for the Grey Heron YouTube channel. I'll try and put as many classes as possible. That's it. So if you see it from the back, you're going like this. It's that way. Look. You can feel that weight shift. Very important, the weight shift. And we're breathing marvellous. So it's the other way around, but apart from that, it's perfect. So go in the other direction. Which, that's it, yeah. There we go. There you go, you make that all along. Marvellous. Okay, so. Right, that was so good, we'll try it with the other hand. So let's just do it really super slow, so we know we're all on the same page here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, you go past your nose. 3, 4, you go past your knee. So you go past the knee like that. And watch. Like that. Palm towards the knee. Palm towards the knee. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to keep the arm rotation understated. You don't want to overturn your arm. That's it. There we go. And the arm is very low. That's not bad at all. So that's half of it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to mirror, put your left foot forward, and then we're going to go back, turn, that's good, not too far back, you go down the back, turn, forward, and turn. So that's a little bit too much, you want to do it less. Back, turn, forward, turn, but that wasn't bad. So back, bit less, that's it. So sink your hips, stick your hips. Now that's sticking your hips out, and stick your hips down. Now you turn, that the other way, turn, that's it. But your knee wants to be, that's it. Forward, turn, perfect, there we go. And you're upright, back, turn, forward, turn. Back, turn, forward. So don't turn too early, Amy. You want to go back and turn, then forward and turn. So keep it each bit more separate. So go back, turn, go forward and turn. That's it. Now try that on the other foot. So get your feet right there. So you sink back and you go back and down slightly. Have a look at what I'm doing. I'm sinking. It's as if I've got a stool here and I'm just perched on the high chair. Like you get in some people at festivals, they'll have a thing that they have a chair that they've got on the stick that they sit on. Now you turn to the corner. But you keep this knee pointing where the toes point. Then you sink forward and then you turn to the front. That's it, yeah. Back, turn, forward, turn. Yeah. Back, turn, that's it. Forward, turn. So you want to be clear about the stages. Back, turn, forward, turn. Okay, just relax. Right, demonstration, brush knee and twist step. So this is what we had to go at last week. And then there was so much to it, I thought we'd better do it all over again. So it goes brush knee, push. So this bit is that bit that we do. Forward. Brush knee, push. Brush knee, push. And we can do it as like a little healthy walk exercise. Now, if you don't want to lift your leg up off of the floor, this is a more advanced version of it. You go like that. You can actually just do it like this, and just do a very understated foot movement. I hope my cousin's not watching this, because I might get done for copyright. So we go like this, and we go, So let's give it a go. Why don't you all go that end? We've got the ventilation on, but do try and do your distancing. We'll do a few. I'll start here. Right, we're going to start from here. So we've got holding the small ball. Actually, I'll start from here. Hold the small ball by your hip. That's it. And we're going to go for a walk. And I'm just going to walk as far as the camera will let me. And then we'll do it again. So we go 1, heel toe, 2, push, 3, 4. 1, brush knee, heel toe, 2, push. So feel the weight transfer, 3, 4. Now on 3, you want to keep a slight bend in the knee. Brush knee and push. Sink back and turn. Sink forward. One more time, brush knee and push. Oh no, I've got room for one more. That's good, that's 6. And then brush knee and push. 3. Ooh, another one. One more. There we go. 3, 4. Okay, let's do that again. Go back and do it again. But I'll start this side now. I'll just show from Darren. Goes brush knee, push, hold the ball, sink forward. Brush knee, push. So the push, boof, is imagine you've got like a custard pie and you've, like our friend Nikki, She runs this thing, the pie party, and then you have to put a trusted pie in, and then all the money goes to cancer. So it's really good. But this is how you do it the Tai Chi way, splat. That's how you do it. Okay, if that helps. Okay, nice and tall. So you're tall through the spine. You want to tune into this very still, quite close. Let me just move so you can see my feet. We go brush knee, heel toe, transfer the weight for the push. Keep a slight bend in the elbow. We'll look at this as a static thing without the stepping in a minute, but just to get an idea of what the tune feels like. There we go. So we step, we sink forward, we sink back, hold the ball, we sink forward again, and that fires off the next brush knee and push. Sink back, turn to the corner, sneaky tiger rise, look to the corner, sink forward. Now we look to the front. Sink back, look to the corner, sink forward. Now we look to the front. Sink back, sink forward. And then think. Oh, we've got room for one more. Brush knee and push up on the edge. Okay, great. And come back to your spots. And let's have a look at this as a health exercise. So when you're doing it as a health exercise, I start here, and then I go brush knee, push, and then I'll come back like this. So you just do it like that. So the backhand, so we did this when we were doing the silk reading number 1. Now we've also got another hand. So let's go back to silk reading number 1. So yeah, everyone have their left foot forward, that's it. You wanna sink back, you wanna turn. You wanna sink forward, you wanna turn. So you want to match the arm more with the body movement. Have another look. I'll do it from this side. Sink back, turn. So watch, observe. So okay, demonstration, observe. That means you observe. This is not observing. This is not observing because you can't see what's going on because you're moving your arms. So you want to observe by watching. Great. Okay. Observe, sink back, turn, sink forward, turn, sink back, turn, sink forward, turn. Okay, what did you notice?
Your body's the upper body is upright.
Yeah.
And it's all in the knees. And as you turn, the weight turns with you.
Yes. So you're turning your waist, you're moving your weight, and the arm is being led by what your body's doing. The arm is being led by what your body's doing. So you want to avoid moving the arm and then playing catch up with your legs and waist. So you sink back, you turn, then the arm moves. You sink forward and then you turn. Right, let's try that together. Right, we can now join in. Join in. Here we go. So we sink back, and this is like you're checking that you haven't got any spinach in your teeth. Now you turn, and this hand comes down. Hand comes down. That's it, but it's down that way. Because you're cutting with your little finger. Cut with the little finger. Now you sink forward, and then you turn. So that brushes the knee. So you want to be brushing the knee with your left hand if you've got your left foot forward. So sink back. So your other left hand, but apart from that, but put your other hand up. That's brilliant. That's your left hand. Okay, sink back, turn. Now bring that arm down, but cut with a little finger. So it's like you're chopping chucking something. So cut. Now sink forward and turn. That's it. We're up. Nice. We're upright. Good. Sink back, turn. Sink forward, turn. Sink back, turn, sink forward, turn. That was so good, we'd better just leave that there. Keep that leg forward. Now, we're going to use the right arm. Okay, so demonstration of the, so we go like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, we push, and we've got a bend in that elbow. We've got a bend in the elbow and my weight's forward. But I'm not over pushing, I'm keeping it contained. So you want to, there we are, marvellous. So you want your left foot forward, right hand, left foot, right hand. So we go 1, 2, 3, transfer the weight, 4, turn. That's it. Then that's much better. 1, sink back, 2, turn. 3, 4. Nice. So you don't think too much. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, and you can imagine in space. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's much better. I should have thought of that before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was so good. We'll try it on the other side. So now you might have noticed you've got legs. So right foot forward. So what I'm doing, I've got like maybe 1, 2 of the floorboards between my heels, so that I'm on a rectangle rather than a tightrope. So imagine that each of your heels is on the corner of a rectangle. Now we're going to do this one a bit. So have right hand, right foot. We sink back, turn. So we're doing the brush knee bit. This is the brush knee bit. We're just doing the brush knee bit. So right hand. That's it. That's it. 1, 2. Okay. Have I moved? No, I have not. Start again. So pay attention. 1, sink back. And stay there. 2, turn. And the hand comes down. That's it. Without moving your body. Look, watch. Okay, watch again. Watch very carefully. 1, I stay there. 2, I turn. I stay there. 3, I transfer the weight. I stay there. 4, I turn and I stay there. Stillness within movement. Watch again. 1, very still. 2, very still. 3, very still. 4. It's just relax. In the Tai Chi Classics, it says outside the softness of cotton, inside the temper of steel. And part of me, I'll have to check this with Mike, the head honcho, just right there. Whether that is also a kind of indication of what your mind's doing. So you're kind of relaxed. But inside there's this real, because it's a martial art, so you know, you might not need to move around, you know, if you have to. Not that I've ever needed. Indirectly, but not.
Well, it's, yeah, because you're pushing somebody away.
Yeah, you could be pushing someone away, you could be blocking something and pushing them.
Yeah.
Or when you, that's a knee, that could be a kick. When you see a leg raise, in Tai Chi, when it goes on to cat style, that could be code for a kick or a block with your leg. So there's lots of, that's what it's quite hidden. A lot of the kind of martial arts are implied, and then you have to practice them in like Barry teaches sort of combat classes, and you get to practice application. But when we're allowed to touch each other, he really understands all the martial stuff. I only understand the theory of the martial stuff. That's probably about as much. I do a little bit, but not. I quite like the health and feeling good part is my favourite. So outside the softness of cotton, inside the temper of steel. So you want to be these moves want to be really clear, and you want to know what you're doing. And you want to avoid any extra moves that you don't need, because it's very economical as well. So let's try. Okay, let's try this one. We'll see how you get on. Just join in. Jump on when you think you've got it. But it comes from a very calm place of clarity that's watch. So sink back and turn, sink forward and turn. Yeah, that's it. Sink back and turn, goes down, sink forward and turn. So again, you want to stay upright when you're doing this. Sink forward, turn. And then once you think you've got it, relax more and just add a bit of space into the body. And smooth. So remember it's, yeah, don't make up movements. Watch what's going on. Sit back, turn, sink forward, turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4. That's it. 1. Right hand up. So 2, turn. Turn. So watch what's going on. You're not watching. Your hand is here. It's here. Yeah. You can see what I'm doing on the screen. Follow that. 3, 4. That's it. Good. 1, sink back and turn. Palm up. Palm up. Look. 2. 1 down, 1 up. Watch what I've done on the screen. So you don't want to turn too far. You want to just turn to the corner. 3, sink forward. 4, push. That's it. Palm, brush knee. Brush knee. Not like that. Brush knee properly. Shoulder back. That's it. Sink. Sink. That's it. 1, sink back. Palm up. 2, turn. 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 We have moved yet. Watch. Start again. Watch. 1, 2. Don't look away. 1, 2. Now watch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sink back, turn, sink forward, turn. Okay, try the legs. Sink back, turn, sink forward, turn, sink back, turn, sink forward, then turn, sink back, then turn, sink forward, then turn, sink back, then turn, sink forward without turning, then turn, sink forward, turn, sink back, turn, sink forward, turn. Okay, try it with the others. Sink back, right hand, turn, turn. Bring the hand down, bring your right hand down, that's it, good. Sink forward, turn, push. Yeah, upright, brush knee, brush knee, brush knee. Little fingers like a blade, and little fingers like the right hand. That's it, yeah. Okay, and breathe in and out, relax more, you're doing great. Sink back, turn. That's it. Sink forward, turn. Nice. You got it? Right, so now, come back again, and we'll go for a walk. Okay. So, yeah. Here we go. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, keep breathing. 2, tall through the spine. 3, sink back. 4, 1 more, or 2 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then come around in a circle. Some of you didn't have a chance to go through the whole form. We'll do that next time. Come around in the circle. Come around in the circle. That's great. Brilliant. Okay. Or you might want to, yeah. Okay, so bigger circle, everybody. That's it. Okay, so let's just go back to this one. Just breathe in and out. So feel your waist turning. Feel the arms are really floppy. Okay, nice relax. And just breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, just gathering what you need. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. And then do a bit of DIY massage. Rub the hands together. And then give your face a nice polish. You're polishing the face. And then just very gently tap around your face. Side of the head. On the top of the head. Gently on the back of the neck. And then, actually, I'm going to put my specs down. And then find the shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down the inside of the arm and up the outside of the arm. And then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down the inside of the arm and up the outside of the arm. back on the chest. Big breath in. And out. And then just do your bounce and your shake. And bounce. Okay, and then breathe in. Breathe out. So after doing quite tricky stuff, it's good to do something a bit lighter or softer. Okay, just out of curiosity. We'll do one more of these. And we'll do a little bit of grabbing Turf's teacups and just see. So what we're going to do, we're going to do an upright version of it. And we're just going to go very small and chilled out version. So just see what we come up with. We're not worrying about whether we're doing it right or not. We've done that already. That's it, that's very good. Yeah. Someone's been practicing, haven't they? I'm very impressed. That's really cool. Yeah. So you can do it in different, you can do different kind of volumes of this. Well, that was so marvellous. We'll do one more and then we better go back to embracing the time. But well done, everybody. That seems to have gone in a bit more, hasn't it? Nice. Nice. Okay, let's do that again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ah, what a relief. So we're calming down. One more time. One more time, that's lovely, everybody. And then we'll look super young today. Rub the hands together and polish the face. So we're extra young. And rub the hands together again and just rub back and up. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's the best bit. Yeah, great. Okay, nice and tall. So we just check that so we did brush knee and twist ad nauseum. So we didn't do that, but hopefully that'll work when we actually do the whole form next week. It'll be absolutely wonderful. And there is the whole form on the YouTube channel. If you want to see it, send me an email and I'll send you the thing. Just do recording it, which is really cool. Okay, so we make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, put it together, and back. Brilliant. Great, well done everyone. Well done.
Yeehaw! Yeah.
Nice one. Okay, I'll stop the